second attempt of the morning. So Frey's there with Ren, Auntie Ren, who's decided that she wants to spend time with the boys because she's been in the height of season, haven't you, Ren? And you've always loved the boys. So she's decided to climb down this banking over here and over the wall so that she can come in and spend a little bit of time with them. So I think she's all loved up at the moment, aren't you, Ren? So you've had plenty of time with Iceman and Hannes, but you were up at the yard on Monday because you were having some hind shoes put on because she'd worn her hind. So she's going to come in, Frey's going to walk her up the road now. She's going to go and have a clean up. Oh, you look like you need a good sleep, Renska. I think you've just been partying every night. And then at 2 o'clock today, as long as the rain doesn't come, because I think it's forecast for 2 o'clock now, I'm going to take you out with Ren for a little gentle hack out. Hi Kit, hi Karen. Ren, I think you're going to have to go into a stable for a sleep.
Just get your legs done.
Yeah.
I think your body's too bad.
Yeah. Hi Monique.
Sleep.
Right, so Frey's going to walk her up the road. I will take you up in Arthur, and if the connection stays, then I will give you a little tour of the yard. We'll go and see how everyone up there is doing. Hannes, I'm going to leave your bowl here because you might actually finish your breakfast. And we'll maybe go and have a little tour of the Shippon.
And you want Ren.
Let's just see how the connection behaves. Can you get past all right, Frey?
I think so.
Yeah. I'm leaving Hannes's bowl down here. Do you want me to take your microphone?
Yeah, I forgot about that. Which one is it? That one?
Let me just take, sorry about the dodgy filming. Let me just take Frey's microphone. Cool, thank you. Right. It's all right, you go first, I'll follow you up. Be nice for people to watch her going up the road. Andrea, sorry, I was just replying to that on the last feed. She doesn't want to leave the boys, she wants to go down with the girls. Ren, go on, Ren. I didn't see it because I don't tend to watch anything else because just like I don't scroll through my news feed on Facebook or anything else because otherwise I'd spend all my time watching what everybody else does rather than creating content myself. So I'm afraid I didn't see that, but that's lovely news for her. A great thing to happen. I did see that there's more problems within the KFPS at the moment, which is very sad. So I'm not quite sure what's happening with the organisation at the moment. But it's lovely to know that inspections are still going ahead and horses are doing well. It's not a world I get involved in now. Right, let me just prop you up on here. Sorry for the dodgy filming for a second. And we'll get you up the road. I'll go and walk around and see everyone up there. That took me so long to reverse that Frey's already nearly up the top of the hill. But then, you know, she walks at Freya pace, which, as we know, is rather fast. Oh, she's going to let me go past. Well, hopefully some of you are still with us. This is the most beautiful colours this morning. It's like the golden hour. Thank you. but the golden hour at the start of the day rather than the end of the day. I don't know whether we've lost connection because I'm not seeing any comments coming up on the screen at the moment. So hopefully some of you are still with us. Right, let me just open the gate. Oh, Jamie, oh, I'm seeing comments now, wonderful. The light is absolutely stunning today. Bear with me. Right, we'll get through, stop Arthur, and then go for a little walk round. There we go, peace is restored. Hello, very happy Mondays. I hope you had a happy Monday. Mondays are always good. Every day of the week is good. No, Karen, nobody was waiting to sneak out of the gate. Oh, as Niki News is having a shout, not at me, but at her Auntie Wren. We'll go up and see her first. So poor Noodles is really in the wars at the moment. So again, if you didn't see the vlog, Chris came on Monday with the view of putting some paste into her foot where she had the plate on before, and as he was cutting away the bit of her sole that had grown and needed tidying up, there was some fairly clear liquid or pus, sorry, that was coming out of her foot, so she had another abscess there. And Molly also discovered that she had an ulcer in her other eye, so she's got ulcers in both of her eyes, and this eye in particular, she must have got something else in it yesterday because it was very swollen, but I'm pleased to say it's looking a lot better this morning. I did give her another bute last night just to take the swelling down, and we've got Sam here tomorrow just to check on her mouth because she's had 2 teeth taken out now. Hi Abigail, hi Linda, Lizzie, hi Tracy and Frey, just wondering, probably dimly, no there's never anything that's dim that you're wondering, is ground cover in boys turn out the same as girls? If so, it has held up well, I've been watching your rain. You're absolutely right, it is the same, it's pretty, the top surface is the same, so the top surface is what's called 5mm to dust. So that's where the largest stones in it are 5 millimeters big, and it goes down to dust and it compacts really well. Now the difference with the boys is they had something called 6FC, which are sort of big chunky stones, about this sort of size and bigger, all clean stone like that went down on the ground first after the soil had been dug out, and then it had the dust on top. Now the problem with that, now I know more about groundworks, is that over time what's going to happen is those big rocks are going to work their way through to the top, which isn't ideal, but so far it has worked well, but it is something that we'll have to keep on top of. And that's why down in the girls area, what we did was, what Tony did was he scraped away all the topsoil mud, and I'm just going to take you down here. So as you know, we're on rock anyway, so he got it down to almost, and then we had this stone which is 20mm to dust. The idea is that the biggest stones are 20 and it goes down to dust. So that went down first, and the dust has gone on top. But we want to put the dust on top like we have with the boys, because when you've got surfaces like this, when you're trying to clear droppings up, and this is a perfect example, sorry, it's a disgusting thing to talk about in lots of ways. You've got the droppings here and you end up picking up stones with the droppings as well, or leaving bits behind. Whereas with the finer stone, you can pick pretty much everything up without wasting stone or leaving a mess behind. No, you're right, Monique, it won't hurt their feet. So there's Ren, just waiting patiently. We'll go in the barn, hopefully not lose connection. Let's see who we've got in here. I can hear all sorts of, we've got a house for today. Don't run away, Lisa. So we've got Lisa in, look, we've got everybody in. We've got Anne in.
All cozied up in the stable.
Yeah, chatting away,
No,
you
not
know,
away.
yeah, just no.
No.
I do that just to wind you up, Anne. Yeah. Yeah. Have you not made coffee yet?
Look.
Run. I moved your carriages yesterday.
I heard. I'd love to go and see them.
Yeah.
Wander down
I've
later.
put it on the list for you to clean the other one. Yeah.
One of these cleaning now.
Brilliant.
Yeah. I did hose it a bit yesterday just to get the worst of the grime off it.
Oh.
So it's not too bad, but they need covering as well. Yeah.
So is that a today job or another day job?
Well, I don't know whether we do it closer to the opening. It's up to you. Karen says, hello, all barn folk. So you're all barn folk now. Yeah. Jamie says it's a party. Is it a poo party, Molly?
It's a party. Every morning's a party, especially when Nika's involved.
Oh, I know. Bless her. Nika had even got her poultice off overnight. So you've repoulticed that, haven't you? Yeah.
I was looking at more stable toys last night. I was like thinking we could have a wall of dangly toys.
We could do. I just want to make it a big playground down for the girls.
Fairy
Fairy lights. Well, we've got to find the rest of the fairy lights because I
Then again,
think.
he'll eat the fairy lights.
Yeah, he would.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'd need to be high enough.
Decorate.
Kit says hi.
Hello.
Andrea says, Anne, you're now the carriage cleaner.
And the carriage cleaner.
Yeah, weird ladies enjoying a poo party. Well, you have to be slightly weird to be here, Monique. Anyway, what else? Look, collar them out here now as well.
No,
What are
we've
you
just
planning?
decided I'm going to do
Deciding
the
what to
tracks.
do.
Pick poo on the track.
Oh, are you?
Poo picked first before harrowed.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, because otherwise all the poos get harrowed in.
You could maybe
I'll leave you to it. Who else we got up here? We've got little Uber. Get Nero a bouncy house. Oh, can you imagine? Annabelle, where's Christmas? It could have been a Christmas poo party. I know, we haven't been very good with the decorations this year. And actually tomorrow went out to try and find a tree that we could put in the girls' turnout for their official opening, because, you know, we should make it a little bit Christmassy. Oh, look, little weirdo. Hey, Uber. Hello, handsome boy. Oh, it's not quite time for your 10 o'clock feed. The 10 o'clock soup. So he's coming in the arena just for a change of scenery every now and again. And also there's little bits of grass around the edge that he can chomp on. Nero is a bouncy house. Where are all the Christmas lights? It's December. I have all my outdoor Christmas lights up. I know, Andrew, I'm really sorry, but we've all been a little bit busy. I would love one day to actually light up all the tracks up here and actually light up the horses and have something in the evening where people could come along and see the horses all lit up on trackways. But, you know, that's me getting a little bit overexcited about what we do in the future. Because, you know, it still takes time to do all these things. And obviously with the girls' turnout and all the work going on the Shippon, we just haven't had time to do things like that. We've got the lovely Lucy and Bruno from Brazil who've decorated the house and the cottage. It's for visitors who are coming. Anyway, sorry to disappoint on the lights, but you get to see beautiful Friesians instead and lovely Uber. Still time for Christmas decorations. Well, I think because over the years, my entire November has been taken up with putting lights on the carriage and getting ready for Christmas in Carmel that we've always done. It's been nice to take a few years off, to be honest. And I've just given myself other pressures and other things to work on. Diane, you volunteering to be planner on that one. Well, do you know what, Jamie? I've had so many emails from companies that go around and set up Christmas lights for big country houses. And you know, can you imagine if we had all the trees up here lit up, once we've got trackways through there, it would be amazing for people to come and visit and just to walk through there with all the Christmas lights. And as I say, with horses wandering around with a few lights on themselves. Sorry, I'm probably going to get you all over excited about doing something like that next year, but it depends what else we're planning for next year, because, you know, just planning the whole trackway system is going to be a big job in itself. And making sure that all these guys are happy and healthy is the most important thing. Hi Heather. Heather, I'm still feeling very, very guilty about not sending you that picture of Bailey from 6 because I keep meaning to get it from him. But hopefully you saw the picture of him dressed as the Dame for pantomime. And I've seen a little bit of his performance and it's so cool. And you never know, I might be able to share some of it with you. Let's go up and see Nero. Karen, Christmas lights, one more thing for Nero to destroy. Absolutely. It would be amazing, wouldn't it, Annabelle? Hot cider. I don't think I've ever had hot cider. I've had mulled wine, not hot cider. Right, let's go up and see. Oh, is Hidder up marking his territory outside Hoitzer? I think he is. And we've got Nero up on the track here. Nero and Anne. Let's see if Nero's going to eat Anne. Hey Nero. Do you want to come and say hello to all your fans? He says, no, I'm busy eating. Is that it? No. He says haylage is far more important this morning. Mulled wine. We're going to have mulled wine on our opening on the 14th. So if there's anybody on here who does have a Sunday free, Anne, you can walk in front of the camera. Why were you not sure? You can always walk in front of the camera. When have I ever told you off for walking in front of the camera?
Never, but I'm just thinking I wouldn't want to photobomb it.
Yeah, but Nero photobombs all the time, and he's going to come and tip your wheelbarrow over.
It's helping me with the poo.
He is.
Nero, it's not nice to smell poo, is it? Is it?
He thinks it's quite nice to smell poo.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, especially if it's somebody else's. You know.
Where's Hidders?
Oh, is it Hidders?
Well, I don't know. It was near Hidders.
Oh, it will have been Hidders. That was Hidder marking his territory to let. Oh, look, there we go. Nero, aren't you lucky that that wheelbarrow wasn't full? Because otherwise Anne would be having to get her gloves out.
I would have been covered in it.
Yeah, and it would have been all over the track. No, please don't knock it over. It's bad enough picking. I was telling everybody earlier how it's very difficult to pick up all the little tiny bits of poo off this stone, but with the stone that we're going to have, that we've got down in the girls, it's going to be far easier because we'll be able to sweep it as well.
And it's really weird because when you're picking it up,
Yeah.
with my OCD, I don't like to take all the stones up.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Sorry, I should give you that. Nero, do not knock it over.
I was just saying, when you're trying to pick the poo up, you have to be really, really mindful that you don't take the stones, because stones cost money.
Yeah, exactly.
So every time you pick a little bit of poo with stones, then we're taking money away from the
Exactly,
horses.
which is why we have to wear gloves to pick up those little bits of poo by hand.
Yes.
You're going to do it with your bare hands today.
No,
Maybe
'cause-
Nero's going to help you. Nero, do not... Just stop him knocking that out, because otherwise that is giving you more work.
Right. Can we have a conversation, please?
Sorry, I'm missing... Heather, I did, Tracy looks amazing, no need to feel guilty. Well, I did feel guilty.
Thank you.
Your email is still sat in my inbox, and every now and again when I do scroll through all the emails, I think, oh, I've still not replied to Heather. I'm so bad. I'm so sorry. Shall I take that from you?
Yes, thank you.
Thanks.
Right,
Karen,
Nero
he
and I
does
go
love
and pick poo. Sorry,
Yeah, you're good. Okay, you're going to go and pick poo.
if there is
He's
any.
going to eat your fingers first.
No, you know.
It is how they recognise their friends, smelling each other's poo. Thank goodness it's just a horse and a dog thing and a cat thing. Yeah. Anyway, let's go see Hida. Oh, floppy doo. Hida likes to stand here and make sure that Hoitzer knows that this is his territory. Hello, handsome boy. 21 years young. Look, you've got a little grubby eye. Let me clean your eye. There we go. Is that better? Look at my little old man. Little old man, Hida. Greetings, Sanne Janssen. Over in the Netherlands, the home of the Friesians. Nero is sassy. Nero is so sassy with humans. Why does this not translate to other horses? In what way? In what way do you mean? Monique, we lost that ability when going out of our caves. Thank goodness. Anyway, there's Hoitzy and Jubbers. Jubbers isn't quite so pottery now, I'm pleased to say. So he was struggling a bit with Lammy. Look at the state of you, Jubbers. Are you going to come and say hello? Squabs. In fact, I'll walk you down the track, because what I'll do is I'll go down that way and then maybe take you round to the Shippon if we keep the connection. What is the history of your farm? First time here. Well, welcome. Thank you for joining. The farm was built pre-1664. We're in the north of England, in Cumbria, just outside a little village called Cartmel. And the farm has been in our family for 111 years. There's the hoitsy poitsy. So myself and my sister are basically caretakers of it. It's held in trust because the idea is that the farm will never get split up and sold off in different lots like a lot of farms do, but it's not been able to have a lot of TLC over the years, so a lot of the buildings are in desperate need of repair and renovation. But we're very, very blessed with the most stunning views over the Cartmel Valley, as you can see as we walk down this track, which is called Hoitzer's Highway. Is Mr. Destructo in today? Michael, yes, honestly. Jamie, did you see that yesterday? I was horrified with what he was doing to my trailer. And I think there's been a couple of comments saying that Michael needs to buy the new trailer, but we actually need both trailers. We need that little trailer for going around these tracks here to clean and tidy, and for cleaning and tidying the Hoitzer and Jubbers house in front of us. And then we need the bigger trolley or trailer that's on the wish list that some of you have very kindly contributed to. I think we're up to about £30-40 towards it at the moment. For doing the girls and the boys areas outside. Sanne, yes, we are very lucky. It is a very beautiful place. And no, Fallon, we will never let it get split up. You know, that was something that my dad was very adamant about, and our great-grandfather, that they never wanted the place sold off into tiny little lots, like happens to a lot of farms all around the country. Annabelle, you were at school yesterday. I hope it was a good day. You must be getting close to your Christmas holidays. What have I missed? Anyway, right. We've got Lisa again. Poor Lisa is the one. Why? No. I was just about to say that you're the one who's suffering more from Michael not fixing the trailer.
No, he didn't even fix it yesterday for us.
No. He broke something, bent something.
I'm not surprised when he hit it with the Manitou.
Yeah. Oh dear. Any chance of picking up more standing acreage? Well, Karen, we had to sell 40 acres of land all down Greenbank Lane when we first got access back to the farm after it had been tenanted, because there was one of our relatives who wanted to sell the farm and split it all up. So we actually did have to sell some land just to buy him out. So that was unfortunate. I don't think we have got Michael today. Interesting to learn about the trust. Great news. You and Tamara are amazing, ensuring it will never be split. Thank you. Well, we try. We try. So over here, we've got Todd, Gareth and Edward. Hiya. Busy on all that beautiful stone facing. It's a true work of art, isn't it? And as you can see on the top, as I say, if you didn't see the vlog I posted this morning, Michael and Ian got all the felting on the roof this morning. So Gareth on the right there, who you might remember from an earlier vlog, very kindly told us about what he was doing. There you go, you got a good morning. I don't think we would be able to buy the land back. Who knows? And to be honest, we have enough land for what we're doing. But yeah, if you've got any questions for these guys, then do ask on here, and I can come back to them. So what I'll do is I'll take you round first of all and pop any questions that you've got on here, and we might be able to get Edward to have a chat to us. So I'll see if I walked in here since the felting's gone on. Oh, are we lagging? Fallon, yes, the stone facing does have advantages for structure as well as beauty, but we will go and ask the question round there. But oh, this roof looks. So I will go and ask them the question. Oh, it's okay now, Jamie, thank you. So this is going to be the room and kitchen in here. This is one of the main windows looking out over more beautiful views. Let's see whether I can go back to Edward. Look, I'll come through this way. Look, I can see you from here. No, but then yeah, I am sneaking up on you, but then I can't see the stonework from round here, so I'll come back round. Let me come back round. Are we still lagging? Just let me know whether we're lagging again or whether we're okay now. Who am I going to give a microphone to? The boss?
No, your turn. You haven't had a turn.
Well, you haven't done a lot, Edward. No, you haven't. Here, have a microphone. We do have a question for you.
It's a little furry one.
It is a little furry one. It's called a dead cat, I believe.
Dead rat.
And it's not a dead rat. And it
won't clip on.
If you squeeze the top bit.
Oh yeah, got it.
Look, Gareth's a pro. He can do it. There we go.
Just mind
Look,
my lip.
You've got Edward now. You got the boss. So we've got a question for you.
Go on.
Stone facing, does that have advantages for structure as well as beauty?
Yes. Yes.
Could you expand on that?
These lot are laughing at me. Yeah. I'm not used to this. Yeah, it's both really. It's structure and beauty, if that helps.
In what way does it help with the strength of the building?
Well, it the new building back to the original, you know, the outside is the original, how it would be originally if it was
Okay.
a barn. It's like old on the outside, new on the inside.
So does that help with the insulation of the building? Because I know with all the stone barns, like in the summer when it's hot outside, they stay cool inside, and vice versa.
Yeah,
in the
it's the
winter.
same basically. Yeah, but obviously warmer with the insulation that goes in them now these
Okay.
days.
So when you're doing something like this, do you always, if it's the wrong word, cement the stones into place, or do you ever
Yeah,
do it like
yeah,
with the stone walls where it's
No, on stone facing, it's always cement or lime we used for the structure.
Oh, so have you used lime with this one?
No, this is cement
Okay.
and sharp sand.
Okay. Well, Jamie is saying it looks great. Appreciate your artwork.
But you can't see the cement. We keep it back so as it looks original as possible.
So yeah, because when
you
I look
can't.
at it,
The cement is only behind it for just for build purpose.
so it's like a glue.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. Yeah, it's yeah.
Okay. So what's been the hardest part of this so far?
Nothing really. It's just straightforward. Nothing. Yeah.
And how many years have you been doing this?
30. Exactly
30.
30. Yeah.
What do you want to start doing this?
I worked on my dad and my uncle's farm for them, and they split up the partnership, and it's just something I didn't plan to do it. It's just something I ended up doing,
Yeah.
and I've been 30 years this year.
Do you still enjoy it?
Yeah, I do. Not on wet days,
No,
I don't, but I do
no.
enjoy.
But you still come in when it's raining, not like Michael.
Oh, yeah,
He's
yeah.
a fair weather builder. Dear. I believe I might be getting into trouble because of the radio on YouTube, so it might be lagging out a little bit. So I might have to walk away from the radio.
I'll just turn it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, just turn it
Hold
off.
on, let me see. Oh, I've got to find the button to turn it off now.
That's silver. That's
There
it.
we go. There we
That's
go. That's better. Someone says, "Wow, 30 years, amazing efforts." And you're going to be. I haven't talked about this on video yet, but you're also going to be doing some other work for us in the new year, aren't you?
Yeah. I'm going
Courtesy
to
of one of our wonderful gardening
repair the
angels.
old barn there.
Have you got a minute to show us that? Sorry to drag
Yeah.
you away from what you're doing. So you're hearing it here first. I think I might have mentioned something about it, or tomorrow might have mentioned something on our Saturday feed. But Edward's going to show where one of our barns is very, very dangerous. And this is one of the reasons why we're cleaning out the carriages from the top barns, so that we can move our feed room and our rug room. Let's have a look. Right. Hold on.
Yeah, we're going to be. Can you see?
Yeah. So.
Yeah, the end of this, the gable end of this barn here. We're going
Oh,
to.
hold on. Let
we're
me
gonna-
not fall over. Right. No, if you go there, because then I can show
Oh,
you
right.
pointing to the areas.
Yeah, the gable end of this old barn here, it's split away on the right hand side. Where can you see
Yeah.
the
Can see where you're
big
pointing.
split? And so
up here.
this has to be scaffolded and propped under the roof, inside and out. And it'll have to be taken down to floor level here and raked back. It's going to be raked back up there and tied into that original, because that's in a bad state as well there, a very bad state. And this bottom also here. And
But
that,
these barns are hundreds of years old.
Oh, yeah,
and,
yeah, I
and,
wouldn't-
with the weather that they've been faced with over the years, it's not surprising. you know,
No.
because that's how the Shippon that you're stone facing now, that's how that all
Yeah.
ended up falling apart. So
Yeah,
someone's
it's-
saying, yes, that's a huge job.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. It is a big job.
So where do you start on something like that? Do you?
Well, the start of it is the scaffolding, getting the scaffolding and propping the roof and the floors, and that's the main, that's the thing we've got to do first, and then it's just taking it down by hand from top to bottom. Obviously, we've got to take the stone off, sort it.
So does the roof have to come off
No,
as well?
no, the roof stays on, and that's held up with the scaffolding.
It's going to be fascinating to watch, and I think that's another thing.
Yeah,
we're going to have to time lapse that as well.
Yeah, that's it'll be a very interesting job, this one. Yeah, it will be. It's,
But yeah, you know, the risk is obviously if this came down, then, you know, that affects everywhere that the horses are, everything we've got in there. So if something can be done now to make that structurally sound. I mean, the worry always is, you know, you do this corner and then there's other parts of the barn.
yeah, it's not too bad, because this has been obviously the worst part.
Yeah.
But once it's back, you won't be able to tell that it's been down and back, put back.
Okay. And did you say that we're going to block off this doorway?
Yeah,
here?
we're going to block off that doorway there, because it is a weak point. We're going to try and get more strength into this this main corner. We're going to tie it in back so it helps support the rest of it going up.
And how long do you think this is going to take to do?
It'll probably take us about 6 weeks, 5 to 6 weeks,
Yeah.
if all goes well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we have to
Yeah,
hope for
but
some
we don't
decent weather
know.
in January.
We don't know what we're going to come up. We've come across.
Okay. Well, we're very grateful that you're able to do it, and obviously very grateful to our wonderful guardian angel, Lindsay, who is supporting us with this. Andrea says you're going to be wearing hard hats on that job.
Yeah,
Because
definitely.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think we'll all need to wear hard hats around the place.
Yeah.
Is it? You see, we've got this shed here as well. Is that
Yeah,
coming down as
that's
well?
coming down. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's coming down. Just so as we can get the scaffold right
Yeah.
back to the barn.
So that's more work we'll be able to share with you all, aside from the horses. But thank you.
Yeah,
very
and
much,
that's
Edward.
starting in the new year. But I think second week in the new year we're booked in.
Yep.
To do that.
Great.
to
Yeah,
make a
you've got to celebrate Christmas and New Year first.
Yeah, we need
you know.
a rest.
Yeah,
we need a rest.
I'd like to do one of those. Have a rest.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you won't with the horses.
No, and I wouldn't have it any other way. To
No,
be honest.
definitely not.
No.
Definitely not.
Right, I'll leave you in peace.
Yeah,
See if I
okay.
can find Michael. If I
Yeah.
can pinch the microphone back from you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for that, and I'll catch up with you again. All right.
All right.
Thank you. Have we got a Michael? Hello. How you doing? This is other Edward. Have we got a Michael today?
Not as of right now, no.
No? Oh, okay. Maybe Michael's off fixing our trailer. Or maybe not. Anyway, this is becoming a very long live, so I should probably head off soon. Does anyone want to see anything else? Do you want to see the top corner of that barn where it's all crumbling away? You're off to do some script work. We'll have a lovely day, Fallon. Monique, an ancient Burgundy style house. Oh, sounds lovely. Yes, if only we could share pictures on here. So, the top of that building. Oh, unfortunately, we've got music in here. That corner wall that you were looking at is here. So, this is where that corner is breaking away that Edward was talking about. So you can see quite how dangerous it is. So Lindsay and Keith, you may remember, were here earlier in the year, and they made this floor safe for us in here by putting all this boarding down, and then they put acros beneath to try and support it. But obviously that in itself is not going to stop this corner of the building crumbling. And you know, it's something that I've been aware of for many years, and we've just never been in a position to be able to get any of this work done. But you know, it would be lovely one day to get the entire side of these barns completely renovated. But it's all about prioritising, and as Lindsay quite rightly said, safety should be a priority. But you know, well, I won't go into the whole thing of, you know, how farms make an income these days, because, you know, there's supposed to be all this government funding out there, but there isn't. And that's what I absolutely love about our community is, you know, the support that's been shown to try and help restore and renovate this wonderful, ancient, historic farm, as well as support the horses, because ultimately by restoring the farm and getting it all safe enables us to keep doing what we do, to keep the horses as happy and healthy as we can. I'm sorry, Annabelle, that it's lagging lots. I'll maybe just do a tour round on another vlog. And as you can see, this is another corner of the top barn where all the stonework is crumbling away. So there, you know, you could quite easily spend millions on this farm renovating it, and as I say all the time, it's just all about prioritising it. Andrea, you know, whatever anybody can do just by watching our videos, you know, spreading the word, you know, seeing if there's other people who'd like to watch, you know, it's not about that financial contribution. For me, it's about having the community of people and having you all behind us and understanding what it is we do, why we do it. If somebody's in a position to help, that's fantastic, you know, financially, but just commenting, engaging, and just being part of our little family here is the main thing. Anyway, this is the top barn that we've taken some of the carriages out. But I will share more on a vlog, because I know sometimes on the lives it doesn't come across as well, whereas we can get much better when filming landscape and not trying to live stream it. Anyway, I think that's probably enough. It's not quite our coffee time, but I am going to go and put the kettle on because it's getting rather chilly here and my hands need warming up on a nice hot coffee. But thank you everybody for joining. There's the lovely Lucy, one of our wonderful helpers from Brazil. Yeah, so thank you for joining. Thank you for commenting, for liking. If you share our video to anybody else, you know, any of our videos to anybody else who you think would like to just see day-to-day life here at Greenbank Farm, at the Friesian Sanctuary, where pretty much everything we do, well, everything we do is about you guys, isn't it? Yes. Keeping the horses happy and healthy and giving them the very best life that we can, and helping other people to understand a little better about horses and animals in general. So enjoy the rest of your Wednesday, and I may see some of you at 2 o'clock this afternoon for a live hack out with Renska.